com and the director of the Portland Comedy Film Festival. We have the Portland Comedy Film Festival Fall 2022 event coming up on November the 13th at the Clinton Street Theater down in the artsy area of Portland, where we show all kinds of films that are 30 minutes or less. And they're all comedy at this event, all varieties of comedy, everything from comedy films to funny music videos to sketch comedy to stand-up comedy to romantic comedy to horror comedy. You name it, we have it. We even have pilots and comedies episodes that are part of a series. And we are going to be talking with someone today who has 2 submissions that are screening at the festival, and both are nominated for awards. Jess McGaugh, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on.
Well, thank you for taking the time. And I'd like to get started with Judy, 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 which you are nominated for the highest honor in our festival, which is the Best Director Award. So congrats for that.
Thank you.
I'd like to know, I'm one of those people that gives away the ending. So can you please give me the synopsis for Judy, Judy, Judy?
Sure. Yeah, Judy, Judy, Judy is about a menopausal woman accepting her own body. And so what we're doing is we're looking at Judy through one of her worst mornings ever. And it's really a look at what the female body goes through during the menopause process and how we have to accept that. And of course, it's a comedy, so there's a cat involved, and there's, a lot of bad things that happen, and some neighbors peering in, and so
comedy ensues. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's really funny. You make us look good with these films. They're going to be really funny. I think the audience is going to love it just as much as the judges do. So creatively, why did you choose to tell this specific story?
Right. So Judy, Judy, Judy is part of an anthology series of shorts titled Womanhood. And this all stemmed because I was walking down to the bathroom down the hallway, and I had to hide a tampon in my sleeve because I was, ashamed of menstruating. And that was kind of the end for me. I was like, okay, half the world menstruates. I'm done. This is not a secret anymore. So this idea for the series came up that we were going to explore the taboos of womanhood, and that each episode was going to be a different look at something that we deal with on a daily basis. And so I got a team of writers together in a writer's room, and everyone wrote an episode about some embarrassing moment or some kind of epiphany that they had about going through these day-to-day experiences. So this is the menopause episode. We have gender identity episodes, menstruation episodes, lots of different body image type episodes, lots of different things, workplace. And so we're creating all these shorts, and Judy just happens to be part of that.
All right. Well, hey, is Maid of Honor also a part of that?
Yes, Maid of Honor is part of that. It's about, do you want to talk about Maid of Honor now? Yeah.
So, let's go for it. It's
okay,
part of the same series, and
right.
I would love to hear about what differentiates this episode from the other. So, yeah.
So Maid of Honor is, of course, our wedding episode, and it deals with a maid of honor who is not traditionally feminine in the way that the bridal industry kind of forces you to be. And so it takes place in the bridal studio, and she's trying on dresses, and there's the bridal store manager is kind of pushing these hyper feminine pieces of clothing on her, and she's very uncomfortable. So of course comedy ensues, as you said, and the bride comes to the rescue at the end.
All right. Well, and sorry if I went out of order a little bit, but you got a lot of great content for us to go. And let's talk about from a production perspective. And you talked about your creative motivations for the series, but any learning experiences on either of these episodes that maybe I feel like every single, film that we're involved in is film school in some way. Can you recall anything that maybe you learned during these productions?
Yeah, we learned a lot. So kind of our production process was that we have scripted, we have right now 8 episodes, and we decided that we were going to start with 3. And so we shot these 2 episodes that are in the festival and then 1 more. And we shot them all together. We shot all 3 episodes in 5 days, which there's the first lesson. Give yourself more time.
Wow.
Because the bridal shop episode, Maid of Honor, we were, getting pushed out the door by the store owner. And we're just trying to grab shots at the last second. But so more time for sure. But when you have a good crew, if you find the right crew, and I know everyone probably says this, if you have the right crew, I mean, a lot can be achieved.
Yes.
If you have people who are excited about the material and willing to put in the work.
Words of wisdom there. Yeah, having a good crew is definitely number one on the list, because it's so hard. I mean, I worked in film crews for 16 years myself, and sometimes it just never
Yeah.
seems like you have enough time to get all the coverage you want, to get everything that you need. But it sounds like this series is off to a great start, and it sounds like you have plans to finish it. And I did want to mention that Maid of Honor is nominated for the Best Ensemble Cast Award, so the judges really recognize great actors in here. And I did want to ask you one more question about your casting. Did you do traditional casting calls for both?
Yeah, we did. And I'm so honored to be nominated for these two awards because we worked really hard on casting, and we scoured and we auditioned and we talked to people and we paired people together, and we just really, really dug deep to try to find the right cast. And we shot this in Colorado, which has a limited actor pool. And so we got really lucky that these actors were interested, and they, gave their best performances. And what's most interesting is the Maid of Honor. When you watch that ensemble, they had never met before. I mean, they
Really?
had never worked together before, but they're
Wow.
all just so natural and so friendly. And like when you watch the film, you'll see the Maid of Honor and the bride together, and it's like they're old friends.
Mm.
And I think that just really speaks to their talent and their ability to connect with each other.
Wow.
And it really shows in the film, I think.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that. They really look like people that have been working together for a long time, and director gets a little bit of credit for that too. Putting people in a position to succeed. So very, very good job on both of these, and we're excited to show them in Oregon, and hopefully we'll get to see you at a future event. If not this one, we'll get to see you in the future at something else. And I know that these films will both have people laughing for a long time. Very, very good work. So, is
Thank
there
you very
anything you'd
much.
like to? You're very welcome. Is there anything you'd like to add before we go?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks so much to the team and for the judges for giving us those nominations. And we're really excited to be in front of the audience, and hope we can make everyone laugh.
All right, good stuff. Well, thanks again for your time today. Have a
All
good
right,
one.
talk to you soon. Thank you, Michael.